Okay, hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Ants Manchester. The first time I'm ever doing a video with voice on this channel, at least. On my other channel I do voice quite frequently, but yeah, today's basically just going to be sort of like, I'm going to show off some ants that I've just got, and I'm going to show off my current ant collection, because I want to start posting a bit more on here, and I'm going to start doing more videos on here. So I've got two of my colonies here, and well, no, I've got one colony here and then two of the new ants, well, new set of ants that I've got. Then I'll probably pause the video and go up and show you the other ones. But currently in my room, I've got a small colony of Campanottus nicobrensis. Very beautiful ant, I love them to bits. I've got a Solenopsis geminata queen, which is, she has about 7 to 8 workers, and then a couple pupae on the way. And I've got a decently large Mesobarbarus, which is one of the colonies you see more on my channel, mainly because it's one of the larger ones. However, if you watch some of the older Mesobarbarus videos, you'll notice a lot of them had mites, so they went through a massive issue with mites, and a lot of them died, so they're not as big as they used to be. A lot of my other colonies I gave away to family and stuff because I didn't have space for them, so I thought a lot of them aren't native to England, so instead of just releasing them in the wild or killing them, I gave them to like younger cousins and whatnot, just so again I didn't have to kill them, because it's illegal to let them out, so that's the only thing I could have done. So I no longer have Phodoli megacephala, no longer have Phodoli noda, Palidula I don't have, well I do, but I'll get to that in a minute. The Cruentatus queen, she passed away, she died sadly. I went to the test tube one day and her and her worker were both dead together. And yeah, basically any other ones that you can think of, they've most likely been either died of natural causes or been given away to a family member. But let's get into it. So I've got this parcel here from Ants HQ. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you about the yellow crazy ant colony. I've got 2 of them now, and I'm going to be doing a video trying to merge the 2 colonies together soon. So here you can see a very lovely 3 queen yellow crazy ant colony. Oh, my phone's having issues focusing. There we go. Don't know if you can see all 3 of the queens, but there are 3 queens in there. There's a good couple workers. One sec, let me try and help that focus. There we go. Yeah, there's 3 in there, and then there's probably about 10 workers in there, maybe just under 10. I've got a colony that I'm going to show you in a little bit that has 1 queen and about maybe 15 workers, and I'm going to try and merge them 2 colonies very soon. That's going to be a video in of itself. So I'm just going to move these to the side for a second while I get the other colony out, because I don't really want to make them shake too much. Shout out to Ants HQ, by the way, because I actually ordered a 2 queen one. I got 3 queens, so I was happy. This one here, Phodoli pallidula, only a queen. I think in the shipping process her larvae and pupae have sort of flew everywhere. She's not had time to grab it all. She is fertile because they're all, majority of the pupae are workers, so I know she's fertile. So yeah, because I remember in one of my shorts once I had people saying that one of my nicobrensis queens wasn't, it was actually this queen that I'm going to show you in a minute, wasn't fertilized because her eggs were all over, but in actual fact that happened during postage. Oh, sorry about that, it's unfocused. There we go. I'm going to show you my yeah, Campanottus nicobrensis. They moved into the, so let me re-angle this. So the tube with tinfoil around is a fresh tube with water and stuff in. They moved into there the other day, but it looks like they've moved back into their old tube with no water. I did remove it, but then they started getting a bit like, no actually, did I remove it? No, I didn't remove it. By the time I got there, they were in it, but they were halfway through moving back in, so I just sort of left them. Probably won't be able to see them very well because they're angling and stuff. There you go, you saw a soldier there in that test tube. Tilt it a little bit, there's a worker here just climbing up the side, and then there's a couple in there. In there, there's a queen, I'd say about anywhere between 5 and 10 workers, 2 soldiers, and then a decent bit of larvae and stuff. But yeah, they do need a clean, to be fair, and I don't even know what's happened with the substrate and stuff, sort of held up in the corner. But yeah, they do need a clean, so I'm probably going to clean them just after the stream. I've been streaming video games too much. I'm probably going to clean them just after this video is recorded, or I might clean them on video, I'm not sure yet. But yeah, just give me a second, guys. This is where I'm going to cut, and I'm going to take you up to see my other colonies, so just give me a quick second. Hello and welcome back. For you that was, well, for me that was literally a couple of seconds, and for you it was even less time. But here I don't really want to take the red off because they get a bit stressed. You can see my Solenopsis geminata colony. That's a bit of jelly there with a baby mealworm there. They've really not showed interest in anything that I've given them so far, except for this beetle out here. I've crushed its head and stuff, so it should hopefully be dead. But I've noticed the beetles that I have, for some reason, they still move. I need to wipe that down, but I get scared whenever I put my hand in there because for some reason that's when they come out. And yeah, so that's them for now. They're just fairly small colony. You know what I'm going to show you is just underneath. I'll give them a little bit of stress because, to be fair, I've not really looked at them today, so they should be okay. Focus please. Yeah, she's got a couple eggs and whatnot. She's got about 7 to 8 workers. Good couple eggs, good couple larvae and whatnot. I need to dust that heat mat and wipe it down because it's a little bit dirty from my old room. In here is the yellow crazy ant colony I was talking about. Oh, that glare from the light is a bit bad, isn't it? Right, there's them. I'm actually gonna open this up. Now I do have another Saturn nest, which is going to be for my fire ants, or these, if depending on which one gets big enough to go in it first. As you can see, there's one queen there. Got quite a few workers. They're literally the whole way down. They just sort of go into all of them. They tend to drag their food into either the bottom one or the top test tube, and then leave it there and eat it, and then take it back to the larvae. Right now, they've currently got a lot of pupae, tons of eggs, and decent bit of larvae. Oh, they're getting a bit stressed now. I'll pull out a little bit, take the light off them. This is their little outworld. They've got jelly and stuff. There are quite a few dead beetles and whatnot that need to be removed, but once again, they get really aggressive once I go in there, so I'll just have to wait a little bit. Oh, there we go. Let's zoom. Can I zoom back out? That's fully zoomed out. Wow. Here is my Mesobarbarus. As you can see, that's a little bit of their brood. I don't really want to tilt them up because they're aggro. But if we look in the top, this is what they've basically done with the seeds. I need to start removing seeds. And I gave them a jelly pot, which, as you can see, what they've basically done is they've ate the jelly and then buried it. So a lot of the jelly is like molded, so I need to remove that. They've currently got a beetle, it looks like, in there. And yeah, you can see them, they're fighting over what looks like a pupae. Well, it was a pupae before. It looks like they've ripped it in half, or a larvae or something. Looks like they've ate it, to be fair. But yeah, I need to get rid of all these seeds. Look, they're literally like clambering up the sides. And I don't know what this is up here. There's this weird brown stuff that I need to wipe off. I have no idea what it is. Look how major they're beautiful, these. Honestly, Mesobarbarus are one of my favourites. Like, their majors are gorgeous. Size of them and stuff. Look, got a little redhead worker there, and then a couple bigger majors and whatnot. They're only in lollipop tubs because back when I started keeping these, I didn't really have the money to properly do anything. But yeah, look, they've basically grew the seeds up like this. There's quite a few. There's a decent number in here. There don't tend to be many. It looks like that's a dead major getting carried by, or maybe a medium worker. Actually, no, she still looks alive. She's still moving. Maybe she's just ill or something and she's marked for death. God knows. But yeah, that's them. I need to cut this grass, honestly. It's horrific. But yeah, there are all my colonies, guys. Expect another video soon with me merging my current yellow crazy ant colony with this beautiful 3-queen colony right here. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you amazing people in the next ant video, which will hopefully be the ecology. I can't speak. Which will hopefully be the colony merging video. And yeah, I'll catch you guys in a bit. Thank you so much, and I'll see you later.